Hey guys, it's your old pal Brian. It's Valentine's Day, what, the 14th? And tragically I have to work, but my morning is free. And I already kind of had my Valentine's Day with my wife on Tuesday. So figured I'd test out my birthday present. This is the, what's a finger getter is what that is. About like that. This is the ICON A5, and it's the ultra micro version. Trying to see where my timer's at. There she is, 4 minutes. So we're going to see what happens. Well, there you go. This is the Maiden, and wow, yeah, fairly stable. It has the A3. I gotta get up. SX or whatever stabilizer on it. So that is supposed to make it a whole lot more nice to fly in the wind. So what's been doing with me? I got a total of 4 of the. I give her some elevator as I round them turns. Got a total of 4 of the FrSky 8-channel telemetry. Yeah, what you got to do is when you round that corner on these things, you got to give them an elevator. And that's something I don't experience a whole lot of, elevator and gas. So anywho, I bought 3, or a total of 4. I have a total of 4 FrSky receivers, 8-channel telemetry receivers, and I'm kind of getting shed of my orange RXs and my third shift Spectrum AR6200s, and letting them give way to, frankly, more stout receivers. I look forward to putting the battery voltage telemetry on the models that I care about, which would be the full-size ICON A5 and the little wing over, and the full-size T28, the Durafly. Also went ahead and put a stabilizer in there like what this has. I hear good things about the old orange stabilizer. There's your lope.
1 minute.
Alrighty, I guess we ought to bring her home. Get her ready for a landing. It's bigger than my ultra micro T28, so this is getting some use to. Gotta get my fingers around me.
30 seconds.
Okay, let's see if we can't bring her in for a relatively uneventful landing.
20 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, there we go.
10 seconds. Throttle hold. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Well,
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I won't lie to you.
10 seconds.
Gave me a little bit of the creeps. Y'all have a good one. See ya. Hello everybody, it's Brian again. I successfully maidened my ICON A5 without drilling it into the ground. So now it's time for what I should have done to begin with, which is to exercise the little ultra micro T28. Should have loosened my fingers up with it first. But I was being all brave and had plenty of hubris about me. And I'll tell you, my hands are shaking a little bit. So I thought about just taking this thing out for a walk and seeing if I can't loosen up. The snowstorm that has pounded the U.S., and there's snow, by the way, in every state but mine, has that storm has passed all the way through Florida. We had some squall lines come through, but other than the occasional downed tree, folks are doing just fine. Yesterday was basically windy, just blowing around 20-30 knots all day, and that was obnoxious. I had worked into the wee hours of the morning. I'd already done several search and rescues. 2 nights ago on the 12th, I had sitting out at the salt water, and I had a guy walk up the ramp out of the water yelling help. So I helped him and his brothers out, who had inadvertently went out in a tiny little John boat and got stuck in that squall I was telling you about, and their boat sank. I went out there and dealt with that.
4 minutes.
They got lucky, they didn't drown. One of the guys, he weighed, and I'm not shitting you, 600 pounds. He's a big guy. He's about 7 foot tall. It's unbelievable. When I finished up with that call, I got a lost hunter call out in one of my wildlife management areas, which is about 45 minutes away. In that call, I was on the coast and then went inland to the woods, and 18, 19-year-old went out in the woods and got lost and panicked. So they decided they was going to set them a campfire, which is actually a pretty good idea, but we were only about 150, 200, well, more than that, maybe 300 yards from them, and the yahoos stopped calling back out to us, and they just sat there and had their little fire,
3 minutes.
which I found unbelievably annoying. When the ceiling cleared up enough, the helicopter went out, and we were able to spot where they were at and send ATVs out there and get them. So that put me out till 3 o'clock yesterday morning. Went back on yesterday evening and hung out in the woods for a while, and then exercised before I went to work and got a haircut, and that's the banality that is my day-to-day life. Having fun with the ultra micros. There's something I can just carry out here and fly right in my own neighborhood.
2 minutes.
And that's a pretty cool thing. Got the Tyrannus set up to where I'm just about figuring out exactly 75% how to use it. I've assigned voices to all the stuff that matters, like throttle hold being on and other stuff like that. I've touched on it earlier, I went ahead and assigned a stabilizer to my full-size T28 and see if I can't get my friend Eric to test that out here next Monday with me if the weather is conducive. I'm still having obviously a little problem orienting,
1 minute.
and I get nervous. It's just kind of just crazy. That's how we are, I guess. You got to fight through it. But yeah, loving the radio. Oh my God. Did something odd though the other day. I never lose anything in my day-to-day life, and I have fucked around and lost the neat little $16
30 seconds.
the neat little $16 voltage yay, there we go, telemetry sensor. I can't find that thing to save my life, and I have looked from one end of my house to the other. It is there. I didn't throw it away. I just can't find it. Drive me crazy. So hopefully I'll find that thing. I can't lay hands on them. The Chinese New Year has slowed them down. I see a couple of them in China proper. They'll send it to me for 20 bucks a piece in shipping. I really only need 2, perhaps 3. But yeah, that's disconcerting. Yeah, the next thing you know, after you start losing stuff, they put you in a home. Alright guys, I'm going to fly the Icon again. See ya. Hello everybody. It's the third flight of the morning, and that's the Ultra Micro ICON A5, and thank God I got big hands. I don't want to get anywhere around that. See if I can't reset my timer. Yeah, I need to do that. Don't need to be around that little finger getter, prop getter there. Well, damn sure is a sight lot easier to toss than my little T28. The wings stay level. You gotta like that. Ooh, we gotta stay away from that tree over there, don't we? Yeah, that's actually a good argument for going ahead and getting further down in the field. Yeah, trees are plane magnets, no doubt.
3 minutes.
It has some of the flight characteristics of its bigger sister, and that's that when you round a turn, you better give it some up elevator and a little bit of throttle, because it's going to want to dive a bit. More pronounced than the other one. It's kind of funny because it's about, I don't know, a third again as big as my Ultra Micro T28, but it makes the field smaller. That's kind of funny. I guess, you know, you get better at it over time, but I'm here to tell you, the field just got a little bit smaller. It's only about a 10-acre field, and
2 minutes.
definitely makes it smaller. Shitty little loop there. Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to be further out in the middle with a tree to my back. Trees love an airplane. All right, Jonesy, you and I talked a little bit last night, and I think you were able to fly a couple of packs. So good on you there. I think his concern was that the wind was so bad over there in the Gold Coast. Okay. I'm only setting the timer for 4 minutes so I don't overstress the batteries. So what we're doing is going easy on their first rounds. I've got a dreaded parallel charger coming.
30 seconds.
Charging cord, so I'm happy about that. As my little Selectra is not treating these with any expeditiously. They're not expeditious. Alrighty. Well, you don't have to worry about the prop getting in the grass.
10 seconds. 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 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't have to chase the thing all over. I'm going to have to chase it a little bit anyway, huh? And there we have it. See ya.